All right, right now, though, we are doing our second date update where we're trying to get Danny set back up with this girl, Lexi. Mm-hmm. They did something kind of fun on their date, and they went to the beach and had a little picnic.
Yeah, he brought wine and a charcuterie board.
But she has not responded to any of his texts since the date, and he's confused. So we have her on hold right now. Let's bring her on. Lexi, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I know you. Kevin said he was talking to you off the air and you were a little confused on what's going on. Totally understand that. We want to talk to you, though, about a date you went on with this guy, Danny. We heard that you guys went to the beach and it was fun. He thought that you guys had a really great connection. But now he's been trying to see you again and hasn't been able to set that up. What's going on?
Fun? I don't know if it was fun. I don't know. I guess it depends on who you'd ask if it was fun.
Well, we want to know what happened, though.
Well, I mean, he is really nice. I will say that. And at first, I thought everything was cool. And then it all went downhill from there, you guys. He was like, okay, before we eat, let me just, take a minute. I really want to make sure the energy is, the best it can be for our night together. And I want to make sure our auras can connect and make sure we connect with the moonbeams and, all this, weird
The moonbeam?
Hey, man, there are some.
And the minute he said moonbeam, I was like, oh, God, if this guy pulls out some crystals and starts talking about my chakra, I'm gone, right? I was
Did he?
What is this about? Almost. He started, meditating, and I'm like, okay, maybe he's just going to, say, grace, before we have our meal. I don't know.
On the beach?
But no. Yeah, he was, meditating, and, I'm sitting there, and I swear, you guys, what felt like an hour. I am just sitting there, and he is, breathing and, making these, weird noises, and then he was, raising his arms in the air, and at one point, he, gets up, and I'm like, what is going on? I'm trying not to laugh, but I'm also, is this guy for real? Thinking maybe I'm being punked, right?
Mm.
He, gets up and starts basically, I mean, we could just call it an interpretive dance for all I care. It was so bizarre. Waiting.
What was in that wine you all were having?
I know.
Girl, this is before we even opened the wine. The wine. He starts, pointing to the moon and then, talking about moonbeams again and clearing the energy. And I just, it was weird to me. I felt like I was on a date with Miss Cleo's brother.
Oh, my God.
It was so weird.
Okay, I don't blame you.
A lot going on here. Yeah.
He didn't come across like he was some sort of hippy-dippy guy, at all. So it kind of, came out of nowhere. And then
we call that spiritual.
Oh, okay. Well, my dad calls it hippy-dippy.
All right. Well, listen, here's the deal. Lexi, we do have Danny on the phone with us as well. And we want to bring him back on because I just want to get his side of things. Is that cool with you?
I guess I don't have a choice now.
Okay. Danny, you there?
Yeah, hi.
So you heard what Lexi had to say. Does that sound like an accurate depiction of the date?
I mean, some of it, yeah, but it wasn't as bad as she was making it sound. Yes, I did want to meditate before we had, before we got the date going. I thought that aligning my chi was important to have a successful date. And I'm sorry if she doesn't understand that, but it's just something I do. And as far as my interpretive dance, that was a moon dance. That was for your benefit, not for me.
A moon dance? Is that a thing?
That's what it's called.
What even is a moon dance? You didn't even explain what you were doing either. You just sat down and you're like, ooh, let's go. Energy's clear. Let's enjoy our time together. And I'm just like, what just happened? This is so bizarre.
Is this something you do on dates all the time, Danny? Is this your approach?
Well, this is the first time I ever had a beach date, but I've done meditation before. Yeah, of course.
Isn't it better to meditate, though, not on a date? I mean, it was kind of odd time to do something like that. I think meditation's great, but why on a date?
Well, I find that whenever I have a bit of anxiety, a quick couple of minutes of meditation makes it go away, and it's something I do for myself. And I do it for everyone around me, because if I'm calm and happy, everyone around me will be.
Lexi, let me ask you a question. What if he were to maybe not do this in front of you and, he sounded like a nice guy, you said he was handsome and all that. I mean, would you be willing to see him again?
Do I have to answer that? I don't want to be rude.
Okay. All right. Well,
It's okay, Lexi. You don't have to go back out with him.
Okay.
Well, Danny, I'm
Yeah,
sorry it didn't work out for you and Lexi. It just wasn't her thing, and she was just was a little taken back by everything. So I'm sorry about that. Lexi, thanks for your time this morning. Danny, thanks for your time. You guys have a great day, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. And Danny, I wish you lots of luck, dude. Like, I really do.
I hope you find peace.
Okay, guys. Thanks. Interesting approach.
Yeah, if I'm at the beach and some guy is like dancing under the moon and doing a bunch of weird stuff,
Dancing in the Moonlight. What a great song.
It is a great song. It truly is.
Come on, Lana.
running out of Moonlight.
Randy Houser.
Another great song. Let's see what you think of this. I'm interested to see what people think because I think he was being a nice guy. I do think, though, it was a little strange for Lexi, but would this have been a deal breaker? 800-992-1099. 800-992-1099.